What's going on? What's going on, y'all? I'm back with another video. Yes, I've heard the rumors, y'all. Yes, I've heard. Yes, there is no finalized script for Avengers Doomsday. Now, like I said before, these are just rumors, but it does make kind of sense because didn't they just announce Avengers Doomsday last June, last July? And they're already in production now. So it does kind of make sense where it's kind of like, we got all these actors. We got 30, we got 20 to 30 actors in Avengers Doomsday, but we ain't got no finalized script yet. But we're gonna start filming. How does that even sound? How does that make any sense? Right? You got an unfinished script, right? But you're gonna start production. You're gonna start filming anyway. Like, huh? Why couldn't you just put this? Why couldn't Marvel just put this energy into Blade? Why couldn't they put this energy into Armor Wars? Why couldn't they put this energy into creating a new Hulk film? A film that people have been wanting to see since Edward Norton's Hulk, right? But instead, we get these shitty TV shows. We get these shitty TV shows. There's some good ones, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying they were all bad. But you know they could have put their time into films that actually could have made them some actual money, right? The last great film I would say from Marvel was Deadpool and Wolverine, and honestly that was because Ryan Reynolds. um Man, at this point I honestly believe um Avengers Doomsday is gonna be a bad film. This is my opinion now. Don't My opinion doesn't make it a fact. This is just my opinion. But like I said, you see how fast they announced Avengers Doomsday, right? We're bringing Robert Downey Jr. back. We're gonna pay him quadruple, right? But on the other hand, you got other actors that are doing more work and they getting less pay. So I can see why people want to leave or not want to come back, come back to Marvel. Unless there's some type of money involved, some type of, if you want me to come back, I'm gonna need more money, right? Now you got a Fantastic Four that's gonna come out, and I can honestly say I think this new Fantastic Four is gonna be a great film. One, because they've been talking about it for the past 4 or 5 years, right? So the script is good on this, on Fantastic Four. Now with the Thunderbolts, I don't know. I don't know how well that's gonna do. I don't know. But me personally, um, over the years from being a Marvel fan, of Marvel and their movies, I've just gotten tired. I've just gotten tired of it. And at this point, like I said, at this point, based off this rumor, it kind of makes sense why people are really tired of Marvel. Like Marvel may put out those hits. You got Deadpool and Wolverine. That was a hit. But then it's like, oh, we're gonna bring out Avengers Doomsday. It's like, huh? Like, what about the other films? What about Blade? What about Armor Wars? What about the New Hope? What about those films? Those are the films that me personally, that Marvel needs to put out. But no, no, let's waste our time on putting out trash. You know, I don't know what they've been smoking or what they've been drinking over at Marvel Studios, but man, the next couple years is gonna be bad for Marvel. It's gonna be bad. But leave your thoughts in the comments. What are your thoughts on Marvel not having a finished script for Avengers Doomsday? I don't think it's man, I really think these next 3 4 years is gonna be bad for Marvel. There are gonna be some hits. Don't get me wrong, but It ain't that Marvel streak that Marvel was on back in 2010 to 2019. That Marvel streak that Marvel had, they were putting out hits. These next 3 years, oh my gosh, I don't know what's gonna happen, y'all. Man, y'all be good.